What a dilemma. So many new car keys, so little time. So what are we waiting for? If it is possible for imperfect human beings to build a perfect car, the 2003 Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG is the most worthy candidate we've ever seen. To support our case, we offer this evidence. The SL55 offers timeless styling that blends elements from its historic past into a look that will be equally desirable in the future. Power comes from a hand-built 5.5-liter supercharged V8 that produces a stunning 493 horsepower. Built for a blast to 60 in just 4.5 seconds, this is the fastest production Mercedes ever built. Yet this potent power plant qualifies the SL55 AMG as a low-emissions vehicle and is capable of delivering over 20 miles per gallon on the highway. And when it comes to ride and handling, the SL55 is a technological tour de force that features active body control, stability control, and race car-derived ABS brakes with the auto industry's first brake-by-wire electronic braking system. And then there's the luxurious leather-lined cockpit that offers more amenities than we have time to mention. But take our word for it, once you're belted in, you won't want to get out.
When I first picked up the SL55 AMG at the press event in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, I fully intended to take a couple days to make my way back to Maryland. But once I started driving, I couldn't stop. 16 hours later, I pulled into my driveway feeling like I could go for another 3 or 4 hours. I can't think of any other car that offers such an intoxicating blend of performance and luxury.
The 2003 Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG carries a pretty intoxicating price too, but when compared to other cars in its class at $113,250, it's actually a bargain. Now, if you're looking for something that's extreme in another sense of the word, the 2003 Honda Element is a boxy little SUV designed for the extreme buyer, literally. Honda hopes young males that favor more extreme sports like surfing and mountain biking will flock to the Element as a vehicle designed to allow them to easily enjoy their hobbies. That means the Element is more about how much it can carry than how it carries it. And for a vehicle that's shorter but wider and taller than the CR-V on which it's based, the Element can carry a lot. The 4 side doors open clamshell style and there's no B-pillar to get in the way. The cavernous interior has a totally flat vinyl covered floor and water-resistant seat fabrics. Seats can be configured for everything from beds to bikes to longboards. Driving the Element is more like riding on a train than motoring. Not that the Element isn't very drivable. Even though Honda makes no pretense about handling, the Element is quite competent if stiff. The drivetrain includes the 160 horsepower 2.4-liter 4-cylinder used in the revamp Accord with manual and automatic transmissions in front or all-wheel drive. Power is adequate given a 3,400-pound curb weight, but fuel economy is a step down from the CR-V. Then there's the Element's exterior. With lots of dent-resistant body panels, it's an odd-looking duck in any pond. But this flexible box does grow on you, especially with a modest price tag of $16,000 to $21,000. When Honda first floated this concept with the Model X show car, most said it was too extreme and that they would never be crazy enough to build it. Well, they did. And something tells us that with the 2003 Element, Honda is once again crazy like a fox. Okay, not looking for a car or SUV that can be described with words like crazy or extreme, but one that still delivers a high quotient of driving pleasure? Then take a look at the latest product of Infiniti's ongoing performance revival, the all-new 2003 M45. While the angular look is not consistent with the latest Infiniti animalistic styling, the grille is large, bold, and in your face, with character lines that deliver a very rigid stance.
The big news with the M45 is the engine. 340 horsepower and a mid-size sedan is a lot, any way you look at it. It's got over 330 pound-feet of torque, and the chassis can handle it too. It's just a solid feeling, fast car.
Fast thanks to the same 4.5-liter V8 found in the larger Q45. In fact, both cars are based on the same chassis right down to the all-independent suspension with front coils over struts and multi-links in the rear. So through corners, the M45 is virtually flat with a very responsive feel and never floaty like the Q45. Familiarity continues inside with many more bits coming directly out of the Q45. And M45 prices start at around $42,000. See anything you like? Well, we thought you would. But if not, don't worry. There's plenty more new car keys where these came from.